Namaste. Namaste and everybody welcome. Everybody welcome. I wanted to start this video almost an hour ago, but I had issues with Facebook. Now when I removed all the tags, now I can make a video. So I'll add the tags later. I don't know what is with this Facebook. It's strange. Just lost an hour starting this video. I wanted to make it outside. It's better. Whoever watches it watches complete, and I can record it in nature without this technology breakdown and all the stress. But this is a beautiful video, and I really wanted to tag beautiful people. You can tag only 50. That's I want to dive deep into everything here, what we are doing on planet Earth. First of all, we are in this world until we don't remember to a certain extent. We think that we know what's going on here. Even when we are awakened to some stage, we think we know. But the truth is, whoever is connected with the truth, what's going on in this earth, knows that it will blow your lid off from the heart. And this video is really not for any religious people, for anything like this. I want to speak about galactic history of the Earth, why Earth is so diverse with animals, such different animals and such different plants, and why nature of people are like every second person is from completely another planet. Because this is what is going on here. So I really want to dive deep and deeper than deep. Planet Earth was actually meant. No, everything is okay. It was meant from the sixth dimension above, just as it is. But the game goes down, and it was meant to be a paradise, you know. And it is to be at the right time. We are going there now. Like, I know you haven't been on any other planet, so you can rely only on channeling and on videos that you watch or your own connection. But on other planets like Sirius, like like Arcturus, and like this, you don't have so much animals, so many species of animals. You don't have so many species of plants. You don't have so many ecosystems. This planet Earth is actually the most special planet in the galaxy. And it went most down, and I will dive deep why it has fallen so down. But planet Earth is actually was meant, and it is, although on a lower dimensional stage, not connected to the galaxy, but it is still galactic library of Milky Way. You actually have, like on another planets, you have few animals, few plants, and you have only specific, like mammals, or just one types of mammals. You have reptiles on another planet, you have sea creatures on another planet, you have bird creatures on another planet. You don't have on other planets what you have here. This is actually grand galactic experiment of galactic library. All the star races have brought from the galaxy, from their worlds, DNA to create species of plants, of animals. To create a library of entire galaxy in one planet. That's why you have here, you have millions of fishes, you have millions of, we don't even know how many species are on Earth. But hundreds and hundreds of thousands known and discovered new every day. Diverse mammals, fishes, birds, reptiles, insects, and you have all kind of fruits, all kind of vegetables, all kind of weeds, all kind of grains, all kind of trees that bear no fruit, spiky trees, trees with leaves. You have everything here. You have everything here because from all the planets that were involved, all the races in our galaxy, every race brought something to the library, to the museum that Earth is. And there's a species that developed out of their DNA imprint and plant life, you know, and beautiful creatures, animals and insects and like this. So you don't have, this is actually such a beautiful world. This is such a beautiful world. It's a paradise. It looks like paradise. It's a really, that's why galactic races of the light are really looking after Earth. They cannot evolve because of the free will. I will go into this later. But everyone is taking care with their energy, with starseed energy, and try to influence the consciousness to rise to that heaven, to that library, out of free will of humanity. Because it's special. You have seas, you have waterfalls, you have sea life. Everywhere you go, you dive deep, you find such beautiful nature and creatures in the ocean, in the rivers. Trees of all varieties, such beauty. And if you will ever go to some another planet, you will find it's a little bit boring because you are used to Earth. You don't see a lot of species of animals and plants. It's very much specific for some planet. What is there? But here is everything. So yes, you have here reptiles, sea life, birds, mammals, insects, so much more. So what is this? And you have so many types of mammals that are so little related to each other. Birds also, such variety. You know what this means? This means that actually every galactic race brought some species. Not directly species, but DNA to create the species that represent their world. That's why it's a paradise here. That's why everybody wants our beautiful Gaia to ascend, to really claim that what she was meant to be. Crossroad of the galaxy. It was meant to be. Because human being is something so special. It was meant to be a planet where races would meet and contribute and enjoy the library. Crossroad of galaxy. That sounds beautiful, huh? Visitors all the time coming and leaving and having a nice time, bringing something, taking something. Oh, love. That's what was meant to be. But it couldn't be. From 6 dimensions, it was no. So when the Galactic Library was established, human being was created. And this is okay because we have so many stories, Anunnaki stories and like this, but the seeding was at the beginning in the original DNA before humans was the seeding of human beings. Anunnaki did not create human beings. This was just like somebody comes repair something and it's guided from sixth dimension. They don't even know what's going on. The game is playing here out, but the seeding was done before. Assyrians, Pleiadians, Lyrians, and then that. So, what happened after? Galactic wars. Lyrian, Pleiadian, Anunnaki wars, reptilian wars, and all this shit in the galaxy, in the free will zone, happened when this planet was established as it is. And naturally, wars were terrible, and all the star races who contributed to this planet, to the variety of living beings on this planet, what happened to them with them? They went to war. They waged wars for long. There were reptilian wars, Anunnaki wars, so many wars. I don't want to go into this. But there were wars. So what's now to do? A human being was created actually before seeded, with all the genes of all star races that are involved to create a species, high developed species that represent entire galaxy, and this is humanity. This is human being. That's why human being is so special. Because, okay, we are starseeds. You identify yourself with Pleiadian, with Arcturian, with Anunnaki. I don't know. Everybody is now working. There are fractions who are bad, but in every group there are fractions who are working for ascension, who ascended and are helping. So you may be connected with some star race and you feel you have more of their DNA. But the blueprint of humanity is actually human being is mixed from all star races in this galaxy. And that's why all star races can incarnate in this body, because this body matches their souls. That's why you can come here. Because this body is equipped to hold the energy from all other beings in the galaxy, higher beings, lower beings. Everyone can incarnate by their free will from their planet, from their race into human body, and some have to incarnate because they have done some shit that they have to play out here and heal here. So now we go into the interesting part, but let me just go a little bit to humanity. So human being is actually the cream of creation. Human being was meant to be. Yeah. Because every other being that high dimensional, high conscious beings create, it's more developed. So human being is that blueprint, that prototype of the most developed being in the galaxy, developed by many other star races who are highly developed. So we have the potential to rise the consciousness like no other race is rising. That's the potential. That's the 13 DNA strands. That's the 13-dimensional state of consciousness that you can achieve. So it's human being is crossroad of creation. And all galactic races are crossing in the heart of human being. Entire creation is crossing. The universe is within. And what human being is something so extremely beautiful and profound. So what happened next? This planet? Okay, let me just a little bit more about human being. And that's why the lone great Indian Bangla saint was singing. Gods and stars are praising you, human being, and giving obeisances to you. Can't you see that all the stars are worshipping you? This 500, 300 years ago, Lalon was singing this, you know. God created humans so he has someone to worship. That's what Lalon said. I loved it. God created human beings so he can worship somebody. I love this breaking all everything, all the religion. But this is the truth. Because he said in one song, all the angels are giving salutations to you, human being. Are giving dandavats. You know what is dandavat in India? When they fall down on ground and they stand up. And he said, all the angels are repeatedly giving dandavats to you, human being. You know what this means, huh? That you are here now. You think you're living some petty human life, going through troubles in life, and it feels like just something not important. But I will go into this video, why it is actually what we are doing here, just living our lives, what we are solving. So yes, higher divine beings giving prostrations to you repeatedly because they didn't come and incarnate in this world to rise this library back to heaven and heal the galactic wars. But you did. But you did. But you did. And he was right, Lalon. Highest beings are giving prostrations to you and glorifying you and worshipping you non-stop. Yes. Not worshipping you, they don't worship anybody like I don't worship anybody. They love you as divine being that you are for your divine magnificence on this beautiful earth. So what happened next? I said galactic wars. So, mess in the galaxy. Complete mess. Wars. Entropy blew up completely. Now we have a mess. But now we have a planet here, planet Earth, with humanity that is designed to be the host. The human body is designed to be the host for all the galactic races, for all the souls. So we have now this planet. Galactic Federation of Light was like, what are we gonna do now? Now this galaxy is a mess. It's so much darkness and chaos from these wars. What we are to do now? And now we will go into part what we are actually doing in this earth. Why so hard? Why so much shit in our heads, in our hearts, in relationships, and so much things that we cannot explain? Why we are acting like this? Why we are afraid? To heal that consciousness that was developed after the wars and in the wars, great wars. Now the beings, divine beings were suffering. They were fallen down because they had to fight the war. Syrian, Pleiadians, Lyrans. And we have to make peace with other races, like reptilian and this. It cannot go on. War. And Anunnaki, some were with the light, some were against. So what to do now? We have to heal. We have to forgive. We have to heal somehow this situation that is turning the galaxy into hell. And the only way was to use the galactic library, because humanity is equipped to host all the souls of all galactic beings. And environment is equipment to have specifications from every planet which every star race came. So what happened next? Let us heal these galactic wars on planet Earth. Nobody really speaking about this so much. But this is the other reason, not you have come from the higher dimensions, you never know pain. This is your higher self. Your higher self give also, but on lower stage, you also have come as a Syrian, as a Pleiadian, I don't know who was involved in the wars and is full of traumas inside that need to be healed. So you came from the world, you never know pain? No, no. Just look at the history of this galaxy and look at which star races were involved. All higher dimensionals. So really, you never knew pain? You never knew suffering? A spaceship blew up and you were run out of air and your wife was dying and children and you couldn't do nothing because spaceship blew up. You just had few seconds to freeze and that kind of shit. Getting your loved one kidnapped. Star Wars. Star Wars is actually what was going on. Lucas, he channeled that. You know, Star Wars is actually what was going on. George Lucas, he channeled that, and in Star Wars you can see what kind of shit was going on in the galaxy. And now all this hate, all this trauma, and especially if you watch the end game was shown in what kind of, especially Thor. Thor has manifested in Avengers Endgame how Syrians were traumatized after the wars. What happened? What happened to Thor was representation. What happened to Syrians? So fuck that, you never knew pain. You knew pain very much. That's why you came here. That's why I said this video is not for everyone. Because here I'm speaking from the multidimensional part of the history, which is not spoken so much. Which is that we are actually healing the galactic wars and traumas that were imprinted in our consciousness. And we have to get rid of it. So how to get rid of it? Okay, let us come to Earth. Let us have relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, business relationships. Let us cheat each other. Let us hurt each other. Let us be jealous. Let us be protective and not vulnerable. Let us play out these wars on a subtle scale through relationships. Let us purge this trauma through family, through relationships. That's what's going on here. From that point of your seeding, you have many points of seeding, from source to your higher self, angelic seeding. You have also star races, and you have also many timeline seedings. So we are from the future. Like I said, Pleiadian video, we don't want to repeat our future. You know, I'm not making this stuff up. This world not fallen anywhere. This world has chosen, Galactic Federation has chosen that in this planet we are to heal this shit. That's why you have here like so many different star races incarnated. Completely contradictory. Like reptilian, Anunnaki, Pleiadian, Arcturian, Syrian. You have everything. And now we are playing out. Galactic trauma and imbalance that was created in the wars, in galactic wars. Now we are healing through our relationships. Now just imagine, when we heal our friendship, we heal the war that we came to heal. We were enemies, now we are friends. We heal the war. Or we cannot be friends, but we stop fighting. We walk away. We have boundaries. We end the war. We are not fighting. And that's what we are doing here on this earth. We came because traumatized from galactic wars so much that we came with that consciousness on this earth, and there's no war going on. That's why divine masculine many times when they have to open and be vulnerable to their partners, they feel like it's war. They have shields on and like this, because in wartime you cannot be vulnerable and show your emotions and weakness. You get stabbed, you get shot. You have to be Conan the Barbarian to protect your woman and children. You have to kill your emotions in such time. So we come here with, that's why I will now give you example. Divine masculine is acting like this, like they are acting just because of that. Because they have to take their shields off. They have to heal their traumas from the galactic past, from the terrible wars. And we don't have courage. We have fear. We are afraid. We are to die. We are afraid something bad is to happen to us, and we don't know why. Why we are afraid of this, why we are afraid of that, why we are hiding. We were seeded, traumatized from galactic wars. And yes, we are not only healing our past here on Earth, we actually came here on Earth to heal the galactic past. And many of traumas and behavior and fears are just a reflection that we need to heal. We were hiding. We were afraid for our lives. Like I said, spaceship blew up and you watch your loved one dying slowly and until you freeze. So, and this explains why so much trauma, why so much suffering, why no trust, why everybody thinks everybody will hurt them, deceive them, why everybody is searching for negativity, what is wrong, why everybody is defensive when nobody is attacking them. Yeah. Because we have to heal this. And we came to heal this. Down to planet Earth. Starseed mission. That's how you heal the consciousness. You don't heal the consciousness by ending the wars. You have to heal the consciousness. You have to end the conflict within the consciousness. And in galactic wars there was created a lot of fear. Shields had to come on the heart. No vulnerability, not expressing the emotions. Fear had to rule. You had to be always afraid. Who will kill you? Where they will kill you? Where is the danger? What is the danger? And like I said, traumas. And that's why I said in Endgame and in Avengers, through Thor, it was very much shown like what happened to Syrians and like this. In such conditions, Syrians are here now, like Thor was in Endgame. Traumatized. And now these traumas are purging out, and we don't understand from where is this coming from? What is this connected from? You say past lives, yes, but galactic past lives, don't forget. And galactic wars, don't forget. Afraid of losing somebody. Something will happen to them. Again, reflection. Like I love to give. Spaceship blew up. You lost your wife, your children. Now you get a girlfriend. You're afraid for her. That imprint is within you. And when our traumas, our fears, our issues that are related to this are coming out, this is what we came to do. on planet Earth, through situations, through attachments, through drama in relationships and in life. We wanted to purge out this imbalance and this trauma, this darkness that was created in galactic wars. And now we people are playing it out in relationships, in friendships, and sometimes it gets messy. But it's unexplainable. Why? But when you know that your entire race or was almost completely wiped out, and you know that you went through same shit like Thor went in Avengers when he just lost everybody, his mother, his father, his brother, his planet, everything. And now we come here and we are keeping this inside. And we don't know when we came to heal this. That's why so much tears. That's why so much drama. That's why so much unexplainable negative behavior. That's why so much running away. Many times divine masculine runs away because there's the imprint. They lost somebody who they were 1,000 years, 2,000 years together in a wars, and now somebody beautiful. Same person comes, but they don't know it's the same person like they lost. But they don't even know that subconsciously that trauma is coming up. They're afraid they will lose them again. And they don't know consciously what is happening, who they are. But that fear, and they run away. It's too intense. I cannot express my emotions. See, you were in war. You had to have shields on. And now, beloved divine masculine, you have come to this earth to take the fucking shield down. There's no war anymore. Love is inviting you. But in a wartime, if you express your emotions, you show your weakness, you show your sensitivity, you show you are vulnerable, you get stabbed, you get shot, you get cheated, you die. And that's why they cannot explain why they cannot be vulnerable, why they freeze when divine feminine, I love you so much, you're my heart, and like this expresses and pours all the flowers from the heart on them. And they shock, shut down, go. Because the galactic trauma is playing out. If you did this in a wartime, you don't know who will cheat you, who will use your vulnerability. You lose your life. You show your weakness, it's over. So what we are doing here, huh? We are healing actually. So yes, I will repeat it again. From the higher dimension you have come from the world where you never knew pain and this is the new world. Yes, but you have also come as a starseed from galactic races that their entire planets blew up. And like Asgard of Thor, you lost words and all the family and everybody you loved. And people would need to get this revealed, this truth within them, because they will understand their lovers, their friends, and everybody. And they would just move away and work on themselves, and they would not blame anybody, try to change anyone. Because actually, what is going on here? Through petty little human relationships, you are healing the greatest galactic traumas and imbalances. When reptilian souls in human bodies and Pleiadian souls start dancing and loving, I have a dream, like Martin Luther King. And reptilian babies in human bodies and Pleiadian babies are dancing and kissing together. That's the dream. When on this earth we make peace, galaxy is at peace. Because We downloaded our consciousness into these bodies, entire galaxy. All the races that were in war, with all the traumas, all the hate, all the blame, all the shit, all the love, all the honor, all respect, all the truth. We came and forgot because we wanted to heal that galactic wars and aftermath through the game, human game of consciousness on planet Earth. Love is the way. So now, Earth was meant to be galactic library, where all star races would meet, have fun, have vacation, enjoy, to download and upload information, and humanity as a crossroad of all galactic beings. Latest prototype, highest developed being. This is where we are going to. This is where we are going to. You know? As it was meant to be, so it shall be. And as it was on the beginning, much better is to be on the end. I give you my word. Well, you have maybe like 500,000 years still to work through this shit that we brought from that Star Wars. And I tell you, if you watch Star Wars, this is so much exact what was happening in that wars. Lucas channeled that. And you are healing that kind of shit. And like I really loved Endgame, because in Endgame through Thor was shown with what kind of consciousness Siri and Starseed come here. With what kind of trauma. I loved it. So, when we heal ourselves, our fears, our traumas, our attachments, we live in our heart, we become that pure beings again. And there's no more conflict, opposition, and war on Earth. We have healed entire galaxy. And now the library, human library, planet Earth, galactic library can open again and connect the entire galaxy and all the star races. But what's going on here? Something is going on in this galaxy, something glorious that beings, the greatest being, don't remember where it happened, and they remember billions of years in pasts and cycles, and they don't remember that something like that ever happened. Yes, planet Earth is ascending 5 dimensions and above. Human being is ascending to the galactic human being that has the developed form as it was designed. Something else is happening. When the traumas, imbalances, and galactic wars are healed within the humanity, within human consciousness, and this world is heaven, where all star races are playing like children, there's no war anymore, and everybody minding their own business and blessing others' business. Ha! How beautiful this is. I have to write this. Mind your business, bless others' business. When we come to the place of love, to the planet of love, you know what's up then? I don't know if I can even tell you that, but you know what's going on, huh? What never happened before. Milky Way galaxy is to ascend entirely. And is to be higher dimensional galaxy exclusively. Lower dimensions fall off, timelines are deleted. Beep! So, you are here fighting with your lover, you have relationship issues, friendship, something, some issues, some that, going through life. But the galactic beings, higher beings are just looking, cheering, giving dandavats, prostrations to you. If you succeed, If you really heal yourself, you get enlightened. If you heal your relationships and you become that angel on earth that you are, entire galaxy is to ascend to the galaxy of light. And the grand finale is happening here on earth. And you are the grand actor. I am the grand actor. And when you are fighting with your beloved or something, you are acting out the grand act. Eventually, this is to be released and healed. And when we have beautiful relationships, when we are full and complete within ourselves, we only love and bless others, we don't oppose anyone. We have made it. We thought we just got enlightened, we just got free of karma. But up there, in our past, in our future, we have healed the wars. And consciousness, planet Earth is not something what you think. Planet Earth influences the entire universe. Not universe, but galaxy. Consciousness that is rising on planet Earth is exponentially healing all the wars because, like I said, we who have been involved in galactic wars, all the star races were involved, we have incarnated here to heal that consciousness. That's why we have incarnated here. Because not when you end wars, peace comes, but when you end wars in the consciousness. And when we heal that, we have sent aspects of ourselves down which need healing also. Actually, this is what's going on. I'm speaking about this all the time. Why? Because when we heal the consciousness, we heal the past, we heal the future, we heal the galactic consciousness. When we end the wars, when we are friends, when we are happy, reptilians, Pleiadians, Anunnaki, Arcturians, Syrian, everybody in love, in human body here down on earth. As a result, as we succeed this in next hundreds of years, result all the imbalances between these races in the galaxy are deleted and peace will follow. So this is actually like you put that little disc in a phone and you have 10,000 music, 20,000 songs on it. That's how this planet Earth is a little planet, but it's actually programming entire galaxy. And when we heal our shadows in the galaxy disappear. That planet Earth is not what you think. And when we are living the small lives, we think they are small. They are not small. Like when you no more care what people think, what people judge, what people say about you, then you have decided to end the war. You have decided to walk away. I'll not fight. But when you are retaliating, defending yourself, fighting, opposing back, proving right, you are actually manifesting same energy when you're fighting like energy when spaceships are fighting in the space. And when you walk away, you tell them you fight your own war. It's not mine. I will go in a higher dimension. You stay there in 3D. It's not necessary that we all become friends, but it's necessary that you go away from negativity, from what doesn't feel right, from opposition, from all the mental wars. That's how you end the wars. We can be friends, or we can just say, okay, I love you, but you be in your dimension, in your world. And in this way, you also end the war. You end the conflict. But when conflict comes and shoots at you, when you shoot back, you don't have to shoot back. You can create a wormhole to the fifth dimension. You can warp yourself through. You don't have to be part of that shit. You don't have to fight on third dimensional level. Let them fight the air that remains after you. When we stop fight, that's why in this world, this is the world, like Vedas has said, this is the world of fighting. Kali Yuga is the age of fighting. Because we have come from fighting. in great wars. And now we are fighting in our mind with, if I say like the other day, I said, I'm so full of myself. Who else should I be full of? You? And somebody was really start shooting. You are egoic. What you said is egoic. This is egoic because you should not say fool. He was just thinking what he is translating in his crazy mind. Well, what I said is full of myself. Who else should I be? Know yourself. Be yourself. True self. But he was just thinking something. And he was playing out fighting, shooting. But I blew up his spaceship. No, I went to the I went through the portal and blocked him and let him be in his own. Let him fight whoever he wants. That's how you finish it. You let him know I'm general of my own spaceship. I go away. You will not see. Let me go through the portal of block you. But when we start fighting and opposing, you have to understand. When you see a post and you don't like it and you shoot at it, this ain't what you said. The same like if you are flying to the space and you see a spaceship, you don't like it, you have to shoot it. Yes. You have to fire at it because you don't like it, how the colors are and what the music is playing out of the loudspeakers. Stop wars. You have to know when you are attacking people that never told you anything, regardless what they do is their business. You are starting wars. That's why I end all the wars. Like you see in the comment there, somebody said, because I had my shit joke, you know, that shit joke, nice joke, somebody, this all sounds really shitty to me. And I said, like I said, I don't give a shit. You blocked yourself with no shit given. I'm a man of my word. It was actually on the post when I was telling her I don't take no shit because I don't give no shit. And she had to test it. No wars in my dimension. End the wars. Because people are playing out, they don't know they are playing out the galactic wars, the opposition. They don't like your spaceship, now they're shooting your spaceship. And they don't know. And this is what is happening. That's why all the negative seeking of attentions is actually energy vampirism, is somebody attacking you. You have to end the wars. If you cannot be friends, you have to end the wars. You have to build a Trump wall. No. You have to create a portal, go in your own dimension and block them to stay in their dimension. And in your life, if somebody is acting like this, in physical life, you have to do everything to remove yourself from conflict. And you have to stop opposing people. That's what's up. When we stop opposing people, challenging, fighting what we don't like, we are stop acting like this angry spaceship that is just looking which spaceship is to shoot because I don't like it, I have to shoot at you. Fuck that. I had diamond shield, you shoot yourself 3 times. Nothing else. Without me shooting a bullet. Or a laser gun like this. So, I'm glad that this came through. I didn't mean to speak about this because this is my usual topics are healing of consciousness. But yes, when we are attacking people that did nothing to us, we go and attack them in their business. That's why I don't care if it's so innocent like this smells shit to me. I remove such person because I have promised you and given you the word that I will not tolerate this. And if I do it, then I have no integrity. If somebody can do this, I have to do it because then I'm not a teacher. If I'm saying what I'm not doing and then allowing people to shit on me, no. We have to end the wars within ourselves. That means healing, because we are healing the galactic trauma. We have to end the wars with people. Don't attack them, and when they attack you, run away. Remove yourself to the portal. Don't fight back. I actually had yesterday, in 3 years, strange physical experience, like it reminded me from the elementary school. And I don't know how the heck the person was so crazy he didn't even know me. He actually saw me 15 years ago. And he was like really touching me and punching me in my Like we are back in high school, and he didn't even know me. He thought I'm somebody else. I knew. This is so low consciousness that I cannot do anything with this person. I was acting like humble and just walked away. But cannot. What the hell? And we are acting same way. Like he did physically to me when we are attacking somebody who is minding his business, writing his poetry, writing his post. Like if you have any negative comment, I advise delete it before I end this video. I don't have my glasses on for the reason that I don't see comments. Because when I see some negative comments, then my flow breaks. But there are no negative comments lately, and I love it. Please don't. Because then you're shooting at me. You don't like it, like I say. This is a video which contained profound information about galactic past, about the things that people do not dare to speak so much. About actually that we are healing the wars that Pleiadians, Syrians, Anunnaki, Reptilian, Lyran, and so many more were involved in. And we brought the parcels of that consciousness to heal it here. And that's why we are attacking so much, defending so much, protecting ourselves so much, fighting so much. We don't know why. And when I stopped, I ended my wars. Now I'm back Syrian king. No, I'm not a Syrian. I have everything. Like my face look like nobody. People are guessing which race you are. I don't know. I'm human being. That's enough. So I will finish. So what we are doing here, I just want to tell you once again, we are healing our consciousness. Through our consciousness, through our traumas, through our issues, through our relationships, we are healing the galactic wars and traumas that were created in that terrible time in the galaxy. And through that, we are ending all the conflict in the galaxy and all the misaligned traumatic consciousness that was created after. And when this is done on Earth, we actually healing that consciousness. We think we're living small life, micro, macro, but we are actually healing entire galaxy. And as we succeed to take this planet physically into fifth dimension, which is actually a grand project to take planet physically from third dimension to fifth dimension physically while you stay alive. And if you by chance die, you come back immediately and rise further. There's no death. We have come here to do it physically. Not easy. All these issues, all these wars within us, and then ascension and expansion and life issues and everything, and it can get heavy, so stay strong. Stay strong. But why we came here? And like Lalon said, all divine beings are giving prostrations to you, human being, worshipping you all day, all night long, throwing flowers at you because you came here. Because you came here to do it, to heal that trauma, to heal that wars, to be the ground crew on the front road, you know, to be the ground crew on the front road, to do it physically for the entire galaxy. And that's why they are really giving prostrations to you. And such mess is on the planet, and so many people now, 7 billion people, because everybody wants to come here. Like Lalon Saiji, the Saint Indian, which I remember his life like it was yesterday. That's why I'm quoting here all the time. All the time I'm quoting here in this video. He said, all the angels and everybody are waiting to take your body, to have your body human being, but they cannot because so precious is body. And so it is, because there's so many beings want to come down here and there's no space. And you really have to be special to come on Earth. And because you have brought the consciousness of unhealed trauma of the galaxy, To come here, only the greatest masters and the strongest divine beings come here. Nobody else comes here on earth from stars. Nobody else. Nobody else. So when you are here now, just the fact that you are here now, it's the direct evidence that you are one of the greatest masters of the galaxy, because nobody else comes here, nobody else dares to come here, because everybody else knows they cannot finish this game, they cannot win this game. And those who come here, they know for sure that they can win this game, and you are that. You know for sure you can win this game, and you were not here if you were not knowing for sure that you can win this game. You can heal this. So what you are actually doing in third dimension, you think you're living your life, waking up or going on Facebook, going out working, doing this, cooking and like this, like I now. When I finish, I have to clean this shit up. I have to cook. So for today, enough. Regular life. No, no, no regular life. Just that is needed. That you heal the consciousness, that you heal your relationship, that you step in your divine power physically from the wretched condition and unhealed, come to your glorious divine condition. And maybe it's just going in nature and having a nice relationship, turning a terrible relationship into nice and nothing else. And just writing one poem a month and going to nature every day, little meditation, just that. And healing your relationship, healing your traumas. And you have actually contributed the such great part to the final stage of the ascension of the galaxy of Milky Way, which when this Earth is healed, consciousness of galaxies healed on Earth, and the darkness disappears and is integrated with the light in entire galaxy, and entire galaxy is galaxy of light. That's what you're doing. Remember that when you have some drama, when you have something. Remember, you are just playing out old galactic wars to heal them, to release them. So, listen, listen. Divine beings do not remember when something like this happened in this galaxy, that the planet would physically ascend into fifth dimension and higher, and the planet which is needed, the last act here on this planet Earth, to take the galaxy to the complete light. And you are doing this just by becoming beautiful human being and healing your traumas and having beautiful relationships with others by being love. And it can be so simple, like having a dog and going for a walk and meditation, healing yourself and becoming happy. Nothing more is needed. But on the grand scale, galactic scale, you have contributed to end the greatest wars and erased and healed the greatest trauma, because you have embodied this consciousness on Earth just for that, to heal that. So that's what's up. The grandest act of the galaxy. And I have to now go do the grandest act of cooking and cleaning, because it feels like it has to be done. And with this, I will clean up all the mess in the galaxy. When I will clean my shelves, and like this, it's really messed up, I will heal all the galaxy. I will clean the galaxy. I will clean the floor. I will clean the stars. I will clean the darkness behind the stars, the dark matter, like this. It's all about meditation, what you're doing. Like, I once asked a master, when I came from India, and I really didn't want to cut the grass when I was living with my grandmother. And I said, I don't want to cut the grass. I don't want to kill all the grass, fanatically. And he said, cut the grass with a machine. And every grass that you cut, it's one of your bad habits, is one of your anarthas, is one of your what needs to be healed within. And meditate that you are cutting all the shit within you. He told me like this. He didn't tell me these are living beings, don't cut. He said, yes, cut your own shit. Meditate when you are cutting the lawn. Meditate that you are cutting the shitty grass within you, the weeds that need to be cut. So like this, it's all meditation, what we are doing. So I have now spoken about what is happening in the galaxy, about the grand experiment, and what is the actual truth. I recommend this video really for to watch it completely because I have went systematically through everything. But now I go clean the galaxy through cleaning my apartment, and I go feed the entire galaxy through cooking me yourself a lunch. And I love you. And namaste. We are the star children. We are the greatest masters of the galaxy. You would not be here if this would not be true. To perform the end game. We are in an end game. To perform the end game, which is to bring the galaxy to complete light. And what is 500,000 years to complete that last act? And you will be here. Even if you leave the body, you come back. You come back. But when you come back next time, if you uh, do not completely ascend this life, when you come back next life, it's so easy. From the life, from the birth, you will be enjoying and dancing like this. I say for myself, I live 1,000 years. I don't need to be born now again because I'm a child again and like this. I don't know what, but I know if it happens, I'll be born again because I want to be, not because I don't have to. I can go. I'm done here, but I'm not done until it's done. And actually, I was done. I will tell you now. I should not say this. I was done so many times, ascended so many times. I came back always because it doesn't matter myself. This planet has to be done. Humanity has to be done. In the fifth dimension, consciousness has to be done. And I feel many have come back after they could leave also. Anyway, I'm babbling too much. When I'm having a nature video, it's 40 minutes, it's 30 minutes, but now and it's getting late. So I love you and thank you for coming to Earth and really watch this video again because I explain so much that I'm even amazed. And if anybody wants to support my babbling, I actually have so much to offer and I will give you more. I didn't do such videos before much, but now I feel like, yes, I'm a spiritual master, yes, I'm healing, but I will do also videos like this. Galactic. Explain a little bit things. Why and what and how it happened and what is happening. And if anybody wants to support my mission, it's only babbling, it's giving you the word. If you find any value in it, if it resonates with you, and if you want to help me to work in this world, if it resonates with you, I'm so appreciate and you are so welcome and I'm so grateful because I actually live on faith. I have surrendered and I have put myself 2 years in a position when I cannot retrieve. And I'm still here. I have only my purpose opened and I have to do it. And nothing else I'm doing it. And through tests, through struggles, through everything, I always get a confirmation you are on the right path, you will achieve your dreams, you will teach many so they can teach themselves. Because I'm still here. And so many times some great tests came and I didn't know what will happen. But I'm still here. So it means you have to work from the heart and you have to trust. And I give you my word. If I'm still here and giving you the word, maintained, healthy, strong like Bruce Lee, wise. I even turned blonde. I don't know. I was always on the sun so much, but I turned blonde now this year. It's beautiful. I'm still here. I turned blonde and wiser. More blonde I am, the wiser I am. I'll tell you how these jokes about the blondes, this is shit. Because when I was black hair, I was not so wise. Now when I'm more and more I'm blonde, more and more I'm wise. Like I tell you, like this. I also like to do comedy always. So it's true, but this is not no joke. I didn't dye this hair, and I was always on the sun every year. So this is a miracle. My hair become golden. So thank you. And like I said, if anybody wants to support, you resonate with the art of the word that I am. I'm so grateful because I will also never forget you because in this time when I'm from there where I was and where I'm going, you cannot imagine how much it means to me. Because everyone who offers is their free will, nobody pushing, nobody intimidating, nobody manipulating. I'm just open and grateful. And if there's any blessing in my heart, you receive. For sure, in giving we receive. But I also do white light source healing beyond time and space, no appointment. You will feel it. You will not know what's going on. Maybe you will think of me, I don't know. But you will feel more balanced. You will feel lighter. I balance your energies. I fill you up with white light. I clean out something. But I cannot heal you. I cannot teach you anything. If you do the changes, if you have the faith, you can make yourself into a miracle like this. And now I have to make myself a lunch. Namaste. Thank you. And I really recommend everybody watch this complete video because I spoke things that I was amazed to speak. I'm always amazed because the word that I am coming from the heart. But I know exactly what I'm speaking and understand it beyond the understanding. Namaste. I love you, star children. We are here to take the entire galaxy to the light and to establish the galactic library of planet Earth so children of entire galaxy can play here in love and in joy. It's a grand tourist place. You know what is to be here. I feel like maybe even 500 years, maybe even 200, I don't know. This is like a tourist destination for entire galaxy. And fun, fun, fun. So we are taking the library back to the Federation, back to the light. And we have to heal the library within us first. Because we have come with some terrible imprint and information from galactic wars. We have to end this by healing ourselves, getting enlightened, and have a beautiful relationships and living in love. Namaste, I love you, and see you tomorrow. Today I have to clean because I always work and then I want to write something, then I have to do, and this is really, when I open the shelves is, oh my God. I have to actually clean the galaxy. And when I'll be doing this, I'll be cleaning the galaxy of all the shit. Namaste. I love you and see you.